Hello, welcome to this video. I'm going to play another game against, what's this? Some kind of Stonewall. Expecting bishop d3. I don't know this move order, but I know the basic plan, so bishop e2. That's very interesting. Because most of the times white wants to keep that bishop. It's way more useful on d3, but maybe there's some genius plan here. So I don't know the plan in this position with bishop e2. Like I know from the course I studied that when bishop is on d3, yes, we then put the bishop back here and then castle, play knight e7, and we just let white take our bishop. We don't mind retaking with the pawn because we have this square. So what is the downside here? Should we take? Or play bishop f5. Wait. If we play bishop f5 and then these pawns harass the bishop, then we cannot trade it, because we have to move our bishop here or here. But then white can move the knight over there. So let's say we play bishop f5, they play h3, we of course can play h6. But then with g5 the king side can become very loose. Okay, I just take and look up the theory later. Okay, so now when this knight goes here, we have can put a strong knight here. So I'm just gonna stick to the plan mentioned in the course. That is to put a knight here. Then we are gonna expand on the queen side. Okay. Center open. Also playing very quick, so don't know if this is preparation or. Okay, so is there any danger? So if this knight moves, we have to watch out for a pawn fork on e5, but for the moment that's not a threat. So should we take? We don't have to take, of course. They can play f5. Then we can take. Take with the pawn. Yeah, if they take here with the pawn, we can also take with one of our knights. Then this move is coming. We can also take here first, and then if they take, we take here, and then you have an isolated pawn, and then we have a really nice outpost on d5. That looks very nice. So we take here. Okay, I don't really have an isolated pawn, but kind of. I threaten to take there. Okay, what is the right move? We have a couple of candidate moves. Knight f5, but then this pawn is hanging. Knight d5 is maybe the most obvious. But then I have a lot of attackers on my king side and I have almost no defenders. So I like to play knight f5, but then I have to do something about this pawn. Queen b6 is an option, but then we have a queen very far away from the king side, so I'm gonna go here. queen can support the king side, and we can always move our knight here, and then we have some more defense. Okay, so what to do? Kick this knight, but then e6 is kind of weak. Play this move. Prevent knight c4. If knight here, don't mind. I don't know about this position. So our opponent's playing super quick. 11,000 rapid games, wow. Joined 3 years ago. That is something else. Okay, so... Whoa. Okay, so if I now take the pawn, then this knight is hanging. I was thinking of a trick, but it doesn't work. I was thinking here. Then if they take f6, and we threaten take this pawn, but white can just defend here. Oh, of course, this queen is defending here. Swing the tempo on a queen. Black can play this, but take the queen anyway. Queen here, then queen b6. So I won a game against this person. Don't know the kind of game. But I don't mind. Okay, so queen b6 is the most obvious, but then we have double pawns. Can also take here, here. Check. Rook here. And then knight here. So we win another pawn. Takes, takes, takes. That's a move I don't understand. We even threat on this now. what to do. Our knight's still protected. Take this pawn. Then here. If we take this pawn, we have a fork. Is there a trick? I'm material up, so I have to watch out to not get too tricky here. Oh, this rook is defended by a lot, so let's keep it simple. Try to keep it simple. But white wants to get tricky. So white cannot take here because then the rook is hanging. What does white want to do? Back rank mate. Not really seeing it. Trading queens is good for us. Okay, this move is tempting to keep this pawn, but then this knight is a bit loose. That was maybe not the smartest idea, because now the rook can go here. Okay, so yeah, move quick here. We need to trade pieces. So rook e1, take, knight. Queen cannot check because this queen is defending. Queen here. Queen here, I defend everything. I admire my opponent for keep fighting. Oh, I could have traded here. Blunder. Okay, so I have to stay sharp here. Try to trade queens. Okay, it's a long game. First jack. White really does not want to trade queens. Check. Okay, I can win a pawn. So my knight cannot move, but it's totally safe. How to win these positions. Knight here. Oh. Check. Man. Why don't you give up? White resigned. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, thanks for the game. Push 1707. So I looked at this game. Yes, normally, like this move order, I could not find in one of my courses. Normally it goes something like this. That is stuff you will see. I don't know exactly like this, but yes, this move, sorry, this move order I couldn't find anywhere, especially not with bishop on e2, but it's apparently it's still played 34% here. Even in one master game. But yes, I played. I could have played more accurate moves, but I only had like 3 inaccuracies and 94% accuracy total with no mistakes. So yeah, the computer's pointing out different moves, but I had an advantage all game. Like here I'm like more than a pawn up, according to the computer. And this is a big blunder by white. It gives this. I wonder if it's, yeah, here I can win a rook even. Oh no, I win a bishop. I didn't even see that at the moment. I just saw I could defend this and then save the knight somehow. So it's too greedy by white. From here, yeah, I would just like technical play actually in the end, but white did a decent job in keeping the fight in a position, even if it was dead lost. Or she. Yes, and here everything is over, of course. So yeah, it's a pretty nice game. Let me know if you know this move order without bishop d3. I could not find it, but apparently it's quite popular. But I won, I got a decent position with normal plans. So it's nice to have a win like this every once in a while. Okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.